Yeah, not really. Anyway, we seem to have a skinwalker in the midst. Hey. Shambling corpse. We're gonna have some fun in Baldur's Gate, because we stopped it right at the gate here because we're going inside now, I think. Hi there.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
Aw, but why? What's special about it there? Baldur's Gate is my home. I don't need permission to enter. Investigator Valerius needs me in the lower city. A serial cat killer is on the loose. Such a bother. What if I were to contribute to the Flaming Fist Orphans Fund? No. I need to be in there. There's a serial killer on the loose.
Valeria? Well, I'm not messing about with a murder inquiry for damn sure. Straight ahead across the bridge. A blind ogre couldn't miss it.
Ah, well, trust you me, I can miss a lot of stuff. Rock solid alibi. Nicely done. Well, ain't I happy that I dealt with all of these things beforehand? Worms Rock. I'm...
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gorthash has been expecting you.
I will dismantle you.
Watch's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorn. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city.
Ah. Well, Gorthash, nice to finally talk to you face to face. The city will never be yours. A pleasure to meet you. Could we talk face to face? I'm going to find you. And I'm going to kill you. I'm not gonna be subtle about this.
I admire your audacity, but it'll be the death of you. Ketheric had an army of corpses and a crumbling tower. I have a city and an army of steel. It
And?
will be better for us both to resolve our differences amicably. And I have the perfect venue for a face-to-face meeting. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Invitation from Gortash. We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
Well, we'll see about that. Also, I'm not...
Hells! Not this again.
This is...
Brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. I was looking for something like that. What is that? Fiery friend. Oh. So Gorthash is in here. Mel Gorthash? Nice to know that you're here. I really don't care about you just yet. I want to take a look around the place. What is that?
If it isn't
Oh.
little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worms Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
I mean, that's... First of all, hi, Missouri. Secondly... Gosh dang it, I can take a step in here without anything to happen to save my life. So let's go back to camp. Let's just start it off there. Back to camp. And readjust the party a little bit. I would love to have Gale with me, but I feel like this is a little bit of a bigger thing for Will here. So... Also Karlak? Maybe you instead of... Sorry. Because... Gale, you didn't seem too interested in everything that's going on.
Venerable Harpers are compromised by the Absolute's poison. A grim turn of events, but one we must take in our stride.
I need you to remain here.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
I mean, I have other people.
I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Do that. I have other people that have a far bigger role to play here momentarily, I think.
The dog wags his tail.
Oh,
a small
give it
bag
here.
clenched between his. He gives in and surrenders his
Oh.
farm to you.
You good pets for that
Scratch's
scratch.
tongue lolls out happily.
Yeah.
His tail wagging even faster.
Yeah, good one, Scratch. Thank you for the potion of animal speak. That's gonna be useful if I want to talk to you. Anyway, where the crud is? Okay, there's Will. Oh, Lizard was down there. Okay, I will.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty.
Yep.
A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldurin?
What a shame. Baldur's Gate has a responsibility to people in need. Perhaps we can reason with the leadership. We can't. My ex can, but we can't. Refugees can go elsewhere. A city in crisis has the right to secure itself.
As
Shame.
long as Gorthash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause.
Yep.
Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run.
Yep.
To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
It seems Grantix Stallman's been murdered. Did you know her at all?
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different.
Okay, how so?
Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked Father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
Any idea who could be behind the killing?
I couldn't say. But think about this. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
Join me.
That's the spirit.
You're gonna be with me? And poof, that was a lot for you. Lizelle, as much as I love you, as strong as the fight with you.
Damned. Her bloody fingerprints are all over this city.
Yeah, so are you. You're all bloody. Wait at the
Are
camp.
you sure that's the best course of action?
It is Lizelle. Stay in camp.
Confirmed. Until then, I remain at the ready.
You are so blood-soaked. Anyway, Karnak, this is part of your city, of your history as well. Gorgeous is important to you, so I think
Shapeshifters in the Harpers. My dad always admired their mission. Said they gave up their entire lives so we could live safely and asked for nothing in return. We'll rout them, right? For the city and for Dad.
for everyone, Karnak, no worry. Come on.
Fuck yes.
Fuck yes indeed, fuck yes indeed, Karnak, let's go. Anyway, we're heading back out because things are gonna get pretty ugly. Probably rather soon. So, oh.
Please make your way to the audience
Let's see. Will, anything to say here?
Go on up. Pay Gorthash a visit. A fate to remember, I guarantee.
Shame that I didn't have Will here for the first time. Lady Durnbald's attendant. Let's just take a little bit of a look-see around here, the audience hall. Dali?
Bruff's babbling, no time to talk.
Okay, sure, whatever you say.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Waiter.
Your way to the audience chamber.
I don't care about... Oh. Do you mean the audience hall with the chamber? Can I go out here? This feels like I should be able to go through that for some odd reason. Oh, that's gorgeous. Huh, but I can't get there. Well, whatever. Let's explore a little bit around here. Who are you? Also just an attendant. Okay.
Never a dull
Okay.
moment.
This is gonna be interesting.
The city fell under Gortash's charms without him casting nary a spell.
Yep.
Well, most people are idiots, Will. You can lure them into a dragon's maw if you promise a bag of sweets.
What's going on?
Oh, what are you doing in here?
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
Oh, my friend.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others.
A great idea, they can deal with you. Guards, wake up. Intimidation, just hand over the lockpick, you thieving little worm. Sure, if you want to tell them you're trying to steal their belongings. Intimidation, let's go. Team bonus, inspire me please, I need the help. Please inspire me, well. That was just enough, Will.
Okay, but it isn't like that. I'm not a criminal. I just needed the gold.
Yeah, needed it for what?
I'm getting out of here. Taking a ferry down the coast to get me home. Those bloody crooks at the docks are charging triple, though. Danger money. It's a joke.
Okay, so you're a deserter then?
No, I mean, I quit. Nothing wrong with quitting a job.
Fair.
My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this.
You seem capable from where I'm standing. It could be a soldier, I've heard enough guards, I've spotted a thief. Hand over everything you stole and I'll let you live long enough. You seem capable enough from where I'm standing.
I'm not a soldier. I only joined for the uniform and a warm bed. They're better off without me. I'm scared. All I want is to go home.
Well, you and probably a lot of other people, I still cannot just let you steal from them. I, on the other hand, can just go and do whatever the crud I want. I just won't. I don't want to close the door.
Not being paid to like it. If I were you,
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Now the question is, do I... You're back out here as well.
can't give up now.
Is she going to stop me from moving onward here?
Go on up. Pay Gortash a visit. A fate to remember, I guarantee.
She's not stopping me. Oh. Well then... Let's not keep Gorthash waiting. There's
Gortash is expecting you.
enough
Please make your way to the audience.
enough party afterwards anyway. I will get to look at everything afterwards, I'm pretty sure.
Is expecting
Yeah, Gorthash, it's yes. For some odd reason I don't feel so well all of a sudden. Let's just, you know... Can't hurt to save before we do anything dumb here.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash.
Yep.
This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
Calm yourself down for a moment.
My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
Well, precision, careful, Karlak. The steel watch will destroy us in one swipe if we attack Gorthash. I probably can take them. We might need Gorthash alive to save the city. Let's wait to strike until we have had the chance to question him. Will is right. We attack Gorthash and Ravengard falls too. Lead the charge, Karlak. Was there something in the back? I'm really not good, so let's just go for Will's right.
Fine. I'll wait for now. But that prick Gortash is going to pay.
Yes, he is. Don't worry.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlak, come and say a proper hello.
You're such a slimy
My
beast.
respects. You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend.
Yeah.
As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry.
Oh.
The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. A prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Oh.
Of course. Gorthash always did have an eye for opportunity.
What kind of understand? I'm not interested in bargaining with the likes of you. Why is the crown failing? You're a dead man. I can't let you take over the city. I'm not interested in bargaining with the likes of you.
The likes of you stand to benefit from the likes of me.
Do I?
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
That's fine with me. I'm not afraid of her.
You've met her assassins.
Yeah.
Efficient killers.
Not really.
I know you survived previous encounters, but she won't relent.
I don't care.
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before.
Whatever.
She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
You want me to believe you mean no harm to the city? It's going to take a lot to make me trust you. So you want me to believe you mean no harm to the city, huh?
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here. so the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
How much do you think your head will bring me?
Detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
That's the same thought that he has. That's the problem.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
As allies, it seems none of you can be trusted. You, Orin, Catherick. That's true. I will defeat Orin and we shall be allies. You have my oath. I mean, I'm already an oath breaker with Losel, so I don't mind that too much. Now think about it, no promises. To the hells with your pact. I can't just go for insight. Can you trust him? Let's just try that. I have a +1. Inspire me with your tails there. That's good enough. Let's see what we can gain out of that.
Gorthash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Okay. I need to save this in here. Because I don't want to go through all of the dialogue again. Just pure and simply. But my deeper inner heart, my instinct tells me to, I'll think about it, no promises will lead me to a path of I have more options later on. To hells with your pact leads me to the belief that we're gonna have an all-out war here. And I kinda wanna see what that looks like.
What a shame to refuse the power of a god. Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
An imposter? But who in the hells?
Let this be a warning. Orin is the spark in a powder keg. We make an alliance, or the city is made ash. I will give you time to reconsider.
Tread carefully. Remember, you must do what it takes to survive, even if it means striking a deal with the enemy.
I do not like you. You're dead, man. You're on your own, Gorthash. You're on your own.
I most certainly am not. Now, come. Be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
I won't dream of missing it. Fine, let's get it over with. I have no interest in this sham of a ceremony.
Then allow me to peek it for you.
Your brain twists and stretches under the Watcher's gaze. The pain almost brings you to your knees before fading.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard.
I hate that I cannot go away, actually.
A new chapter begins.
Strike him down right now.
Enver Gorthash, swearest thou by Baldur's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
This doesn't feel right.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
I prepare to object.
You will only invite his ire and your own death.
Ah. We save it again. I really want to know what happens. You can't just throw stuff like that into my face. Stop this!
A traitor's words. She means to fracture this council.
Watchers to arms. A war of the absolute has begun.
Will actually disapproves of that. Probably because I have to fight Raven. Yeah, because I have to fight his dad, and that's something that he absolutely does not want. Understandable. I just wanted to see if this is going to go absolutely horribly wrong. Which in fact it has. Unsurprisingly, if you think about that. Let's just go, let's just see. We're gonna let this whole scene play out and we're gonna ignore it for the moment. Apparently Oren is the first that we're gonna have to take out. We also apparently have someone in our midst in the camp that is not to be trusted, which is an interesting little conundrum that we have, if you ask me. I mean, I have my assumption of who that might be, but let's just see about that.
Don't. You will only invite his ire and your own death.
Sure, I'm gonna keep quiet. Just because you asked me nicely about that.
Enver Gorthash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
I'm not a fan of you, Gorthash. I wanna talk to Duke Ravengard.
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Huh.
Father, my dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me just as Gorthash said you would. A true soul, no less. Father and son, unstoppable generals. You and your allies will usher in a new dawn.
I'm here to help you. Floric sent me. Indeed, the Absolute will bring glory upon this fair city. New dawn. Is that what you call the tyranny the Absolute will bring to Baldur's Gate? What have they made of the city's great hero? I'm here to help you.
Help me. Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Floric chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of a furnace. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
Punished? Gods. Don't want to imagine what that entails. Maybe there's still time to find her.
I don't want to connect with anything. I'm not gonna tap into the illithid. What have you done to Floric?
I stilled her tongue. That's the end of the matter.
I'm gonna leave your mind unexplored.
The sun rises, true soul. Are you ready?
What have they made of the city's great hero?
What is a hero, if not an actor for the greater good? Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. Gorthash and I will ignite the final spark, and that, true soul, is the greatest of goods.
No. This isn't him. This is the tadpole talking.
Yep,
For
it
a
is.
brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Tyrill's first and only grand city.
I can do a lot of stuff with Dealithid,
Let her light shine.
but I don't want to. Okay. Karlak, you first, because you wanted to talk to me first.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gorthash in all his glory.
Don't worry, we're gonna deal with that.
What did you make of him?
He seems like an absolute fraud in a very nice court. Frankly, I'm impressed. He's roomed his way into the most powerful position in Baldur's Gate. I can't wait to flatten him.
Not if I get to him first.
I mean, I will leave it
How can
up to
all
you.
these people cheer for him like that? Can't they see what a chancer he is?
Evidently not.
I guess I didn't notice till it was too late either. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
He's the monster in the gate at this point, actually. He's a bigger problem now.
Incredible. To hear my father's voice speak those words. Like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
The Emperor promises incredible powers. Why? Anyway, we seem to have a skinwalker in the midst, so let's go back to our camp and investigate a bit. I mean, I have kind of an idea how it might be. Like, I don't see... It's probably you, Grub. Hi, kitty. Peering into the cat eyes, does it know anything about Yina's mother's fate? Okay, let's go. Wow, I actually did that. The rolls are nice right now, I don't know why. Let's see.
The cat peers back. You read something in its eyes. Doubt. Resignation, perhaps.
Okay. Greetings, cat. Fair. Yina?
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Okay.
Mind my step.
Whatever. Jahira?
A true pleasure to watch you tell the Archduke exactly where to put his alliance. One cannot embrace a viper, only get entangled by it.
Yep.
And we learned something. One chosen thinks to send us against the other, while they sit safe behind their defenses. Good. Gedrick thought he was safe too.
And what do you think of his warning of the doppelganger in a camp?
It would be irritatingly true to form, would it not? A Harper learns to doubt, to peer through every smile, question every look. Eventually you find what it is you fear, whether it is there or not. When we cannot know, we can only trust. But then, that is exactly what a traitor in our midst would say. Isn't it?
I'm gonna tell you what happened in the safe house.
Orin knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach. Separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves.
There. So what's next?
A good question. I don't have an answer yet. So let me offer an apology instead. I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen. True enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashiman?
The name is as familiar as Jahira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
Apparently I do know something about it. Traveled with you back in the old days.
I sense you mean no insult, calling scarce a century ago the old days. Which is considerably more insulting. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest.
Okay.
We fought at one another's backs, times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die.
Nice of you. Let me just quickly go in there. Gonna turn that a bit louder. What happened?
Before we ever heard of this absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst.
Oh.
We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles.
Okay.
I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day.
And here you are. You made the right choice. Don't second guess yourself.
The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back.
And we're gonna do that.
So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far.
Yeah.
But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either.
Well, why are you only telling me this now?
Because I was playing the pragmatist and writing my friend off for dead. Then I met you. If I seem suddenly flushed with hope and soft feeling, you have only yourself to blame.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path.
Well,
I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
don't worry, we all have to reacquaint ourselves with it. So, you seem animated but fine. Are you perchance a shapeshifter?
The figure doesn't acknowledge your presence. They appear nothing more than an empty suit of armor.
In that case, I would suspect that no, they're not the shapeshifter. How about one of you two?
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
How do you intend to spend your newly found freedom?
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
No problem, I plan on do that anyway. You should join me permanently?
Our thoughts are as one, my friend. You must face the chosen of Bane and Baal. I will do my part to see them laid low.
Okay. But that's all I can do with you. Isabel?
Keeping very well, I hope?
I do. What will you do now that your father's gone?
Look after my angel, of course. She's been through more than I can bear to think about. 100 years in the Shadowfell. 100 years being murdered by Sharans over and over. It fills me with a rage I can hardly contain.
Understandable.
She's a formidable woman, my Aelin. But no one could escape such horrors unscathed. She's in my hands now, and I intend to help her through whatever's to come. We'll both of us stand by you when the time comes to put down the horror that threatens this city. We are your allies for life.
Aww. I'd like to know what happened between you and your father.
I mourn the man I knew. He was
wonderful. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. This was different. It was like I could see my fate in her eyes.
Okay.
Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all.
Yeah.
I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died.
Okay.
I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped. He told me we'd be together now. Said Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors that plagued my home. He's gone now. But I suppose the man I knew died when I died. The man he became, that wasn't the father I knew. The one I loved so very much.
Tell me again what happened between you and your father. Rude? What about you?
A shapeshifter infiltrating our number. Like a cuckoo creeping into the nest. A dire threat, if Gorthash indeed spoke the truth.
Yeah. Have you heard from Daniel?
I have. He speaks to me during my nightly meditations. He is well. And Oliver also. At times they are one, and at others they divide. Easier for playing, perhaps. And the land thrives also. I doubt you would recognize it. Perhaps one day, you and I can both return and see it for ourselves.
Maybe. Okay, so nothing else from you. Gale?
If Gorthash is to be believed, then even our camp isn't safe from Orin's influence. You might want to confirm the veracity of his claim, or at least clean up the mess.
Okay. Everyone just has to say a little bit. Withers!
Fate spins along as it should.
Yeah.
Dost thou require a new ally?
No, wait, where's Arabella gone? You know something. Where did she go?
Girl could not bear thou, a breaker of promises. I told her the fate of her parents when the wind carried it to me. She has left this place to hew a new path. She left you a letter. Thou couldst read it,
Already have.
or thou couldst not. Such is the way of autonomy.
Thank you, Withers.
Hast thou other business?
You were really not. Oh. Oh, it's a different letter? Hey you, so I owe you a lot for one. I don't know what the inside of a snake's belly look. Yeah, I already read that letter. Okay. So really nothing new then. Gerard?
Imposter in our ranks. If this is true, it could be anyone. You, me. Well, not me, I know who I am. Perhaps we shouldn't take Gortash's word for granted. But if he speaks the truth, we need to be careful. Orin could have eyes and ears on us right now.
She could. And in that case, I don't care. I'm ready for everything.
So, we have a shape changer at our camp. Good luck finding her. You could watch out for anyone acting strangely, but, well, you know the lunatics we camp with.
Yeah, that's not gonna help a lot. Thanks for the talk though.
An imposter in our camp. We must identify them. And quickly. Without trust, our fellowship is doomed to wither and die.
I can trust you. It's gonna be fine. Lizelle, how do you feel about all of that?
Our camp houses an imposter then. Say nothing. Trust no one. Not even me.
I like how stoic you are about all of this. She's just like, okay, there's someone who's not who they say they are. Don't trust me.
Hey,
Fair.
soldier.
And that's all we two talk about. And you seem to be taking that quite nicely, that there seems to be an imposter in our midst. Well, whatever, we're not going to sleep just yet. Because why would we? I just wanted to see what this all entails. So, Lord Gorthash. Well then, let's get out of here. I would love to see a bit more of. Can you? Can please the map load in? There we go. Also, let me just say, because we just had a lot of dialogue, and we should always save after a lot of dialogue. So let's have a little bit of a look-see around here. Oh, hi Missoura, anything new you wanna add?
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Missoura. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see, Gorthash has had your father relocated.
Okay. Alrighty, I thought Gorthash would want to keep him around.
I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Okay.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Ever the deal maker. Well,
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
to keep you. She's up to nothing good. Father's involved, it means it's worth hearing it out. Is Gorthash taking a father, do you think?
I couldn't even fathom a guess. Though, I doubt we'll need to wait long for answers. Let's make camp when we're able. Missoura will be waiting. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Okay. Let's take a look into the lower city here for a moment. I want to see what's going on there. You're entering a different region. Venture forth. Is I still have a lot to do in here, so maybe not. You devil. Speak to boss. There's a lot going on here still. But I mean, I didn't say anything about dealing with everything, so I should be fine. Let's see what's up here. Oh, that's just nothing. Okay. Are we gonna go into the city proper? Can you please move? I mean, it would work out a lot for me if I just go into the city proper and figure out what the crud was going on there. This is a moment where there's a lot going on. A lot of decisions have to be made right now, right here. So this is gonna be interesting. Venture forth, let's see. Let's see what happens once we're going through there. Because it didn't say anything about missing out on quests, just says different region. So let's see what we find there. I want to explore it a little bit. Feeling a little bit unwell, so I don't know how long I'm gonna keep going. Because my stomach's really not... My stomach is paining me. But let's just go. I want to take a look in here. At least for a bit. Oh, cute poppers. Baldur and Merkel. We're all once mortal man. Interesting. Well, I learned something from these little hints there. I don't necessarily want to take a long rest just yet, but there's obviously a lot of stuff going on in there. It's like, hey, long rest, maybe. We finally hear something. Let's see what's going on there. Maybe. Come on. There we go. Hey, go away. And we are in the lower city.
By order of Lord Gorthash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency.
Okay.
I'll catch a break.
And get another spot. Why do I feel like these gallons will be playing a bigger part later on? Flame Fist. Basilisk's Gate Barrack. Okay. Hi. Are you someone?
About time. The Manip assured me a builder would come around a 10-day ago, and hold it. You're not the builder.
Nope.
Which means I've got no use for you.
Is everyone in the neighborhood as friendly as you? Why do you need the carpenter so badly?
Hooligans at the Mermaid have been using my shutters for target practice. And that's not the half of it. I've had to replace the same window 3 times now, not to mention the mess they've made of my front door. Now either you learn to fix my broken shutters, or you wag your tongue elsewhere.
What if I can do both of that?
Curse those vandals at the Mermaid. I haven't had a wink of sleep for days.
And that's all I can do. Okay. Was hopeful that I could maybe do something there, but I can't. And let's take a little bit of a look-see. Oh. I think you're undead.
That felt great.
You're very welcome, sir.
Hey. Shambling corpse.
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Yes.
Gold first, then you can hit me.
Strange return you keep. The many take you up on this. Cheap price, usually people pay me not to hit them. Sniff their area, expanding your senses, try to identify the smell. Let's go. Inspire me as well, because this is gonna be the one that I mess up. Actually I didn't. Let's see what's gonna come out of that.
Beneath his ragged clothing, you catch a glimpse of rotten flesh, more than any living being could sustain. This man is a zombie.
Ah, I figured. Isn't this cheating if you're already dead?
I'm not dead, just got a bit of nerve damage. So, you having a go, or no?
Strange way to upkeep. It's a cheap price for allowing someone to beat you up.
Charge too much, people hit you harder. Then they take the gold back. Besides, I've taken enough punches for free. At least this way, I get paid something. So, you having a go or not?
Of course I'm not going to hit you.
Then move. Let someone else have a go.
Don't know why I should wanna punch you. Also, I have other people that I can punch, and I fear that I accidentally murder you if I punch you too hard. Which is, honestly, I did not want to go up there yet, but apparently that's what we're gonna do. Which is a fair concern for me. There's nothing up here. This was so not worth my time. Maybe we should just punch a zombie. You know, vent the stress a little bit.
We are all going to die. Get ready to burn. Some of us merely intend to do so in the service of something greater.
Let's hear it.
Listen and submit to the mistress of disease.
I will not. We'll take a look at that. Oh, hi. What are you talking about, buddy?
You two must submit to Lord Gorthash if you are to be saved.
No, you know, no. What's going on up there? Ghost boys, huh?
These street trash need to watch their tone. I don't tolerate disrespect.
Okay.
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
Okay. That's weird. Just, oh, there is a shopkeep there.
Something to ask.
Hey there.
Hello? Does anyone want to buy a gazette?
The cerebral salesmanship, get your act together.
I don't know how. I'm only 6.
They all disapproved. Sorry, I shouldn't have snapped.
It's okay. Everybody is mean to me anyway.
Don't.
Do you want a paper?
Can I help you? Sure, I'll take it.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see what the crowd is written in there. Ritualistic murder of Duke stalemate at Elf Song still unsolved. Wait, what was that? There's more there. Merchant Guild declares a magic item marked safe by adventurers. Donation-driven open at refugee camp. Give a little, help a lot. Gorthash's coronation imminent. Witness the ascension of Baldur's Gate's first Archduke. Postmaster Danzo arguing in trouble. What is happening to our letters? We figured that out already. Pressure mounting between Baldurians and refugees. We can't risk taking spies of the Absolute in. They're already here. Just saying. Let's send that stuff to camp. Also, let's give that to Asteria. You have better use for that than I have. What's your
Oh, you? I know you. How delightful to meet in person. Though you're shorter than I expected.
You have me at a disadvantage. I have no idea who you are. Anyway, sorry. How do you know me?
How is such an overrated question.
It's not, though.
It's the who and the why that matter, darling. My name's Estra Stir, journalist. I speak to the people of Baldur's Gate so our readers don't have to.
Oh, are your readers not also people of Baldur's Gate?
Well, there's people, and then there's people. You, my dear, are people.
I'm not.
In fact, you're the star of the next edition.
Oh gosh. I've never been in the broadsheet before. Where can I buy a copy? And what's the headline of the edition? I never asked to be written about.
No one ever does, my sweet. But look on the bright side. You'll be famous.
Like I do care about that.
It's our juiciest edition in an age bound to get everyone talking about you.
Oh, I do hate that already. Don't I gotta say in this?
Darling, we can't let the readers decide what the content is. We've editors for that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've really said rather too much and written rather too little. Good day.
I'm not sure I like you. Well then. That's all dead. This... oh boy, there's a lot. Stop the presses, investigate the murders. Hideout, murder target. Oh boy, there's a lot.